Alright, as we all know, California wants to turn the rest of the country into a shithole like their state. My theory for this is because then the rest of the country is a shithole and they won't look that bad, right? Which is crazy because I remember a long time ago people actually wanted to visit the Sunshine State at least once in their life. I don't anymore. Do you? It was considered a popular tourist destination. Now people want to visit California as much as getting a colonoscopy from a sketchy doctor in a third world country, myself included. Alright, if you hate communism just as much as I do, then you need to shop at OnlyTacticalFans.com and get these badass new merch. These patches that says Pimp Hand, as well enough, Pimp Pimp. Free CRS, which also glows in the dark. And this CRS thing of a majiggy. And also this new badass hat. And don't forget, orders over $50 get this free hat because there's blemishes. And like I said in other videos, I don't feel comfortable selling this. So, if you purchase over $50, you get this badass thing for free. Anyways, back to the video. The joke of a governor from California proposed a 28th Amendment, which is completely ridiculous when you understand the purpose of the Constitution. Like, really. Like. Anyways, a little history to help you understand the Constitution a little bit better. It all started with the first 10 amendments written in 1791. The important thing to take note out of all of the thousands of things that could have been written down to help form the foundation of the country is the second thing they wrote down. You better get a gun. The first thing was criticize the government, but get a gun. More specifically, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What are our founding fathers actually trying to say here? What they are saying, or my interpretation of it anyways, which I totally agree with, is we the people are going to have to fight for what we wish to keep. So let's get on to this Second Amendment and how it highlights the level of incompetence with the governor. Obviously, there are 17 more amendments, but we aren't going to talk about them right now. Okay, so let's take a look at this proposed 28th Amendment. It goes a little something like this, including universal background checks, raising the firearm purchase to age 21, instituting a firearm purchase waiting period, and barring the civilian purchase of assault weapons. Okay, so the first thing that should be popping out at you is this is telling the people what they can and can't do. When in fact the Constitution was written to the government from the people, telling the government what they can and can't do. This is an important thing to remember when looking at the Second Amendment. It's not there telling us what we can do. It's there telling the government what not to do. Shall not be infringed. And moreover, you're telling me people can join the military at 18, get convicted of life sentences, pay taxes, child support, etc., but can't buy a firearm when it's literally protected by the Constitution? Common sense. And why in the actual fuck is a magazine capacity limitation a relevant talking point? This whole entire 28th Amendment is nothing but obsolete gun control ideas that have been proven time and time again to only create criminals out of innocent Americans and do nothing for safety and preventing crime. Again, this is what separates America from all other countries. Other countries have constitutions, but they're always written from the government to the people, telling the people what they can and can't do. Ours start out with, we, the people. Some people cannot read nowadays, can they? I mean, I'm not the best, and neither is my husband, but I do have common sense. Anyways, this is just communism at its finest and is freaking ridiculous. But anyways, if you are not a communism and you support freedom, then you need to shop at onlytacticalfans.com and also hit the like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, there's in the description if you would like to send a letter to me to read to the boys. The address will be down below in the description. Also, the Givesendgos. And also, Patreon and Amazon. And even if you clicked on the Amazon link and don't shop for what's in the little box thing, just because you came off there from my channel, I get a little kickback. Don't forget to subscribe and stay badass. And I'm a little fucking cheesy sometimes. I'm very aware of that.
Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to support the channel, got Patreon right there. Also have affiliate links in the description down below. Just by clicking on those particular links, even if you don't purchase what that particular link is for, just clicking on it and doing the Amazon shopping you were already going to do anyway. And a little kickback for it because you came there off my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See, you just need to realize that when you care about something a lot, and spoons, how the hell with it.
Oh my. Today we're talking about Patriots and no fucks given. So, what are we talking about today? My theory for this is the rest of the country is a shithole as well. They won't look so bleh. Alright, as we all know, California wants to turn the rest of the country into a shithole like their state. A little history to help you understand the Constitution a little bit better. Yeah. The first thing was criticize the government but get a gun. The first thing that was criticized the government but get a gun. More specifically, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the So what are our founding fathers actually trying to say something? Okay, so the first thing that should be popping out at these little bitches. America! America! Yes! 2 videos done.